Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Leadership Corner, where we take the time to speak with Florida Realtors Leadership Academy alumni. I'm your host, Das Matias, class of 2020, and today I'm here with Sharon Gould. Hi, Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, good. So Sharon has been in the business in the UK for about 25 years and 5 years here in the state of Florida. So for a total of about 30 years. Her areas of expertise is both Sarasota and Manatee counties. She is with the Realtor Association of Sarasota and Manatee. She graduated class of 2017. Her chair was Susanna Madden and Gonzalo Mejia. So Sharon, I'm just going to jump right into the questions. Why did you originally apply for Florida Realtor Leadership Academy?
I'd been through the local Leadership Academy my first year here, and I really enjoyed that. And one of my mentors in that was Renee, and she encouraged me to apply for state leadership. And I felt it was something I wanted to do to see how state actually operated and what I could do to give back to the profession.
Awesome. So what did you enjoy about Florida Realtors Leadership Academy?
I think it was the ability to network with a lot of people from across the state with a lot of different experiences. Because at that time I'd only actually been in the US for a couple of years. Being with people who've been here for years really helped me sort of sort out in my own head what I wanted to do going forward, and there were just some very inspiring people.
That's awesome. So did Florida Realtors Leadership Academy meet your expectations?
I think it did, yes. I think the only thing we all were a little bit disappointed on was that we put a lot of work into the projects, but we didn't get an opportunity to present that to the leadership.
Gotcha.
And that would have been really nice to be able to do.
Gotcha. What has Florida Realtors Leadership Academy done for you professionally?
It helped me make up my mind whether I wanted to stay in sales or whether I wanted to move into becoming a broker manager, because I've always enjoyed training people and coaching them, and that really helped me decide where I wanted to be within the industry.
Gotcha. That's awesome. So you decided just to stay with sales, or what direction did you go?
I actually became a managing broker for a couple of years for my old company. And I'm now setting up a large team with my husband. So I've been taking that for.
Since graduating from Florida Realtors Leadership Academy, please talk about your current involvement, whether it's at the local, state, or national level. Are you there? Looks like you froze on me.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, you were frozen there for a minute.
So for you. I've been on the local association board for 4 years, and that's really been interesting. We've gone through a lot of changes. The association, two associations melded together about a year before I started. And so there's been a lot of involvement with making sure that everything that's good is brought in from both sides. I've been chair of committee, vice chair, and I've served on 3 state committees as well.
Gotcha. What state committees do you currently serve on?
Currently, I'm actually on the Leadership Institute committee. And I've done community outreach, professionalism, and training and education. And on state, I was on a couple of the task forces and the Leadership Academy.
Awesome, awesome. Are you currently are you on any committees for the Florida Realtors in 2020?
I hadn't applied this year because I wanted to give myself a year to get things sorted out with my own business.
Gotcha.
And I think that's one of the great things that I learned from Leadership Academy, that sometimes the time is right for you to step up and do things, and sometimes you need to pull back, do what you need to do with your own business, and then step forward again.
Yep, no, I totally get it. So if our class of 2020, were to establish a more organized Florida Realtors Leadership Academy alumni program, what ideas or suggestions would you like to see implemented?
I think it would be great to have some sort of local get-togethers with people from various years, because I know that in our association there are quite a few people within the district that have been through it, and it would be nice, maybe a quarterly meeting, you know, with more local people. And then I think the alumni graduation would be great if we could have an invite to go and see what the next class were doing. And some will make it, some won't, but it would be nice to see the next class graduate.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's a great idea. Can you share a moment that was either fun or funny or inspiring that most stands out to you from your time with your class?
I think one of the most interesting things we did was the public speaking, which was videoed, and everybody had to come up overnight with sort of a 5-minute sort of either training or talking about themselves. And it was really interesting to see people opening up about things that they said, oh, I haven't talked to anybody about this in years, and this is what I'm going to talk about. And I found that to be really bonding for us. Learning about people and their experiences and being able to appreciate them more, that was a really big moment for me. The other thing I learned was that some people are very good at talking in the room, but then when they go out of the room and go away, they don't necessarily come through with what they've said they're going to do. And you have to learn to kind of manage your expectations on that, and be able to sort of pick up the slack if somebody doesn't do what they meant to do.
Right. No, that sounds awesome. So what was your Florida Leadership Academy class project?
We were actually, I think there were 18 of us, so we were split into 2 groups, and the group I was in, we did realtor branding.
Realtor branding.
Yeah, so the idea was, how could we change the public perception of realtors, because it's obviously very low, and that project was very, very interesting.
Gotcha. And so it wasn't presented to leadership, you said?
We didn't get the opportunity to. We thought we were going to, but we didn't get the opportunity. And so I do apologise to my dogs. And so we presented it to, you know, the other group and to our chairs. But it would have been nice to be able to actually present that to somebody from leadership.
Yeah. So, last question for you. If the lockdown were to end right now, where's the first place you're going?
Oh, the first place I'm going, probably the dance studio. We do a lot of ballroom dancing, and we really, really miss it.
Oh, awesome. That's different. That's a different answer. I've gotten see the grandbabies. I've gotten go to the gym. I've gotten go get my hair done and my nails done, but not ballroom dancing. That's the first.
Yeah, no, we're waiting for the studio to start back up and competitions start up again.
That's awesome. I think Renee says she dances too.
She does. She comes to the same studio. She goes to the studio we do.
Yeah. Oh,
she's an awesome swing dancer. You should get her doing some East Coast and West Coast swing.
Oh yeah,
she's
awesome.
Amazing. Yeah. She's incredible.
I know she said she liked to dance, and she did mention that when we were in the circle, we were all sharing something that you would never know, and she did mention that. So I'm gonna have to drive up 45 minutes and record her. Hello.
That because we were frozen again, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, are we back? We're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I'm going to share this with the class. We're gonna go over everyone's answers, and we really want to come up with a good alumni program.
Yeah.
So We appreciate all that you guys do for paving the way for new classes. And again, I thank you for your time.
Well, I thank you and your class for putting this together, and it's great to see that there are future leaders coming forward and that our profession is going to be in safe hands.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And you stay safe and healthy, and I'm sure we will see each other at the conference.
Hopefully so. All
All
right,
right.
bye-bye.
Bye.